or groups that have greatly contributed to the promotion of sports.
米山稔氏のこのようなバドミントン競技への多大なる貢献をたたえ、BWF 会長として表彰し、BWF プレジデンツメダルを授与します。BWF 世界バドミントン連盟会長、ポール・エリック・ホイヤー。
In recognition of Mr. Minoru Yoneyama's exceptional contribution to the sports of badminton, it is my great honor as BWF President to present the BWF President's Medal. Thank you. Paul Eric Hoyer, President of Badminton World Federation.
それではここで米山稔ファウンダー名誉会長へ BWF ポール・エリック会長より記念の盾とメダルが贈られます。
Mr. Hoyer, please present the plaque and the medal.
BWF ポール・エリック・ホイヤー会長、ありがとうございました。そしてバドミントン界の大功労者、米山稔ファウンダー名誉会長にどうぞ皆様、今一度大きな拍手をお送りください。
Thank you, Mr. Hoyer, and thank you, Mr. Minoru Yoneyama, an exceptional contributor to the sport of badminton, the founder and the honorary chairman of Yonex.
ありがとうございました。以上で米山稔ファウンダー名誉会長の表彰式を終了いたします。
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your attention. This concludes the BWF President's Medal Ceremony.
「 the bustling city of Tokyo. And we're here at the Metropolitan Gymnasium for semi-finals day at the Yonex Open Japan, the 7th event on the 12 tournament MetLife BWF World Superseries. The Super Series, the elite tier of tournament in the world of badminton, and as you can see at the end of the year, the Super Series finals. And the destination this year, as indeed with the last year, is Dubai. Destination Dubai, World Super Series finals. It's just the top 8 players or pairs in each of the 5 disciplines who qualify for these Super Series finals. Well, it was the first time it was staged in Dubai last year, and what a success the event was. The players absolutely loved it. And of course, the race is on to qualify once again for the Super Series finals. Well, of course, the results from this tournament will count towards those Super Series finals. And it is semi-finals day today. As I say, we're starting with the mixed doubles, and the 2-time beaten finalists here in Japan, Fischer and Pedersen, take on the relatively new Korean pair of Kim and Shin. Then men's doubles, and Endo and Hawakawa trying to make history today. Never before has a Japanese pair reached the final of the Japan Open. They're up against Fu Haifang and Zhang Nan, who've been in tremendous form this year. They're looking for their 5th final of 2015. Then we've got both the women's singles and the former world #1, Wang Shoshian. She's up against the 2013 winner, Akane Yamaguchi. Then Tai Su Ying in her 4th consecutive semi-final here. Of course, she was champion in Japan in 2012. She's up against the former world junior champion, Okuhara of Japan. Then we finish with men's singles, and Lin Dan, the 2-time former champion, looking for his 5th final here in Tokyo. He's up against Tomi Sugiyato, the bronze medalist from the World Championships last year. So that is the lineup for semi-finals. And of course, as we're starting with the mixed doubles, we'll be able to have a look at the Destination Dubai rankings at the moment. This, the race for the Super Series finals in the mixed doubles discipline. And of course, on the Super Series standings at the moment, there we have it, 4 Chinese pairs, 2 Indonesians. And in fact, the #1 pair, the World and Olympic champions, they've only played 4 previous Super Series tournaments, but reached 4 finals. They lost in the final of Indonesia, and the pair that beat them in Jakarta shot up from #8 to #4, Zhu Chen and Ma Jin. So the first of our semi-finals, we've got the #4 pair on that Destination Dubai list up against the #5 pair, the Danes, Fischer, Nielsen and Pedersen. So the Danes, the 2-time beaten finalists here at the Japan Open, the #5 seeds up against Kim Ji-jung and Shin Seung.
And the service judge is Shin of Japan.
Well, for the Koreans, I said they were a relatively new partnership. They only formed their partnership at the German Open earlier this year. And remarkably, not only is this their first ever Super Series tournament semi-final, it's their first ever semi-final of a ranking tournament. Now, I emphasise of a ranking tournament because they did win the gold medal at the World University Games earlier this year, but that is not a ranking tournament as far as badminton is concerned. So they have won a title, but this, a first ever Super Series semi-final. As a pair, that is, because of course the Korean man, Kim Ji-jung, the 25-year-old, won the men's doubles title here 3 years ago with Kim Sa-rang. They lost their men's doubles quarter-final yesterday. If you were with us, you would have enjoyed that, because the Japanese pair beat them yesterday, Endo and Hawakawa. But here are the Danes, the 2-time beaten finalists, Joachim Fischer Nielsen, the left-hander, 36 years of age, Christinna Pedersen, who's been in 3 finals, because she was also in the women's doubles final 2 years ago with Camilla Urruti, a 29-year-old and a 36-year-old, and you can see from their matches so far have been in tremendous form. Their quarterfinal yesterday against the World Championships silver medalist Young and Bao Yi-sin, 2 straight games, as you can see. So their opponents, Kim and Shin, Kim 25, Shin just 20 years of age. Don't pay much attention to that world ranking. They're down 1 place in the world ranking to 67, but they've only played 7 tournaments to get that world ranking. Optimum number, of course, is 10. Now you can see from their career and year win-loss record that those are the same, which emphasises the point that they only formed their partnership earlier this year. Now looking at their results through to the semi-final, beat the number 6 seeds in the second round, Lu Kai and Wang Yaxiong, and yesterday beat the number 2 seeds, Zhu Cheng and Ma Jin. Well, this, as you can see, is the second meeting between the 2 pairs, and that might surprise some people because, of course, the Danes much higher ranked than their opponents. The Danes have been world number 1, spent 1 week as world number 1s as we look at our court officials for this first semi-final. That was in April earlier this year. The Danes, 1 wonderful week as world number 1s. But the only time that they played each other was in the first round of the Chinese Taipei Grand Prix Gold earlier this year. And as you saw from the head-to-head, it was the Koreans who won on that occasion. And it was 2 straight games, 21-14, 21-14. But I thought the way the Danes were playing yesterday against the World Championship silver medalists, I think they're in much better form. There was talk at one stage as to whether they would be dissolving their long-term partnership at the end of the World Championships last month in Jakarta, but I'm delighted to say they're still playing together. Of course, they were Olympic bronze medalists in London, 2 times World Championship bronze medalists.
Shin Seung and Kim Gi-chun, Korea. And on my left, Christinna Pedersen and Joachim Fischer Nielsen, Denmark. Shin Seung to serve to Joachim Fischer Nielsen, love all, play.
So the unseeded Korean combination against the European champions, Joachim Fischer Nielsen and Christinna Pedersen.
1 love.
No, that's gone long as well.
2 love.
Could be perceived as a nervous start by the Danes. Very, very early stages, though. One would think that the experience of the Danes as a combination would favour them in this encounter. That's good defence. Very nice defence initially from Shin Seung-chan.
The men's doubles semi-final on court 2 is between Young of Korea and
short. Yeah, got what it deserved. Very interesting that already Shin Seung-chan smashing across the body of Christinna Pedersen. We've noticed in previous matches, whilst her defensive play has improved considerably, sometimes it's a little caught. She gets a little bit committed to the backhand defence, and therefore a smash across the body towards her right hip is often very effective. He's pushed it wide.
5-2.
Now, of course, she will be playing a second semi-final later today in the women's doubles with Camilla Jung. Well, the Danes look a little bit bemused at the moment, I guess, because the Korean pair is relatively new. They haven't really got them worked out tactically yet. Good change of pace. It's a good rally. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, indecision. Yeah, and that cost him dear.
3-6.
Well, the two times they've reached the final, this Danish combination, and lost in the final. 2009, lost out to Songpon Anugreteawan and Kunchela Vorovici Chaikal. And then 2 years later, 2011, lost out to Chen Heng-long and Chen Wen-sing of Chinese Taipei. There's their fifth appearance here at the Japan Open as a pair. Didn't play last year. Oh, I've been very impressed by the Koreans so far. I've maybe questioned in the past the commitment of Kim Ji-jung in the mixed doubles discipline. I think he's also wants to do well in the men's doubles, but of course he lost the men's doubles quarter-final yesterday, and therefore all his attention and all his enthusiasm is channeled into this mixed doubles. It's landed well in.
6-8.
He's such an expressive player. He's Joachim Fischer Nielsen. I do love watching him play. Total commitment, total enthusiasm. You know when he's happy, you know when he's disappointed. Shares his emotions with us, the fans. Yeah.
7-8.
For a player that's 36 years of age and will turn 37 in a couple of months. It's remarkable that he has such enthusiasm and such drive for the sport he loves. Oh, what a great return of serve.
9-7.
I thought it was a good serve, serving out wide, just changing the angle, but the return from Kim was even better.
over. 8.
Well, she made history in the World Junior Championships, did Shin, with partner Lee So-hee. First doubles pair in any of the doubles disciplines to retain a World Junior Championship title. 2011 and 2012, two other players have won 2 consecutive World Junior Championships in the doubles disciplines. Yeah, there's somebody taking flashlight photography. And those 2 players are Jung in the mixed doubles and Chan Chong-ming in the men's doubles, but they achieved those 2 gold medals with 2 different partners. So it's the Koreans who are the first pair to retain a World Junior title. Oh, that's a great interception. Lovely play from Shin.
10-8.
Yeah,
Service over.
I like the idea.
9-10.
And we've talked about this many times before with a youngster. She is only 20.
Shin.
Rather see a player make errors, but trying to do the right thing. Consistency will come. More hours on the practice courts, but the little block in mixed doubles and following forward, exactly the right tactics. Oh, that's clever.
10.
So 10 all. This point will decide who has the advantage at the mid-game interval. Good rally. Yeah.
11-10.
Total commitment at the front of the court, desperately trying to keep the shuttle going in a downward direction. And the advantage with the Koreans. Yeah, great take off the top of the tape from Shin.
Card 1, 20
Look at
seconds.
that.
Card 1, 20
Yeah,
seconds.
super.
Coach, thank you. Coach, thank you. On court, please.
Great rally.
Change. 11-10. Play.
Oh, that's careless.
12-10.
Yeah, that wasn't the best of returns either. This time from partner Christinna Pedersen. Yeah, she's sharp on the net, is Shin. Every time I watch her play, I get more and more impressed. She did actually have a very short spell playing mixed doubles with Lee Yong-dae.
Service over. 11-13.
What a perfect low serve. Skimmed across the net. And that slight deflection helped it land on the line. Yeah, well, it was a set play from the Danes.
14.
Serve out wide. Pedersen to intercept the straight one. Good angle.
13-14.
First one down the centre of the court, then switches it. Yeah, he's cutting down the mid-court area very well indeed. Here's Kim Ji-jung.
Service over. 14-15.
Well, it's quite obviously a crucial stage of this opening game. Back level. Yeah, there's a little more spring in the step, isn't there, now, with Christinna Pedersen. Oh, it's just long. I was about to say, what a fabulous shot from Shin. Joachim. What a player she was. Mixed doubles partnership. First of all, silver at the Olympics with Park Ji-bong. And then the most incredible mixed doubles partnership with her now husband, Kim Dong-moon. Not too shabby at the singles either. Joachim, if I remember correctly, won the Singapore events women's singles when she was just 17 years of age. Probably one of the best all-round badminton players the world has ever seen.
16.
Kenneth Jonassen on the Danish coaching bench. So the first time in this semi-final the Danes have been in front. But not for long.
16.
Oops. Trying to pick up the shuttle. Christinna Pedersen just flicking it towards the service judge. Didn't mean that at all. Yeah, good early call from Joachim Fischer.
17-16. 16.
Five of the last 6 points going to the Danes.
Fabia. 19, 16.
Such a good serve. Oh, that's brilliant.
Service over.
Yeah, she has this,
17,
what appears to be
19.
natural ability to be in the right place at the right time so often. Shin Seung. Good rally.
Service over. 20. Game point 17.
Yeah, it's the angle of his smash again, the steepness of shot. And 3 game point opportunities for the Danes. Still game point opportunity for the European champions. Oh, it's landed in.
19.
The call from Fischer to his partner to leave it. Oh, it was plumb on the line. So 2 game points have come and gone. Just another one remains. Good return. Third time lucky. Third game point opportunity is converted. 21-19. 20 minutes needed. Came from behind to take that opening game. The number 5 seeds from Denmark, Joachim Fischer and Christinna Pedersen. Final point of the opening game. And it was that little run of points from 13-15 down to 19-16 up, 6 of 7 points. That little spell just made all the difference in favour of the Danes. Jonex, their coach. Former world number 2 men's singles player, former European champion. Don't ever remember him playing any doubles though. But he's a fine coach. Just because you didn't play one of the disciplines doesn't mean you can't coach it. Interesting, Koreans back on court first.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Fischer.
So the number 5 seeds from Denmark, 1 game to the good.
Yes.
Well, I was mentioning about Joachim, a Korean coach, won the mixed doubles here with Park Ju-bong in 1996. Then again in 1998 with Kim Dong-moon. And with Kim Dong-moon again in 2002. So at least 3 Japan Open mixed doubles titles for their coach. Two women's doubles titles as well. My goodness me, 5 titles here in Japan for coach Joachim. There's definitely something is bothering the Danes. Now they're calling for the referee. I wonder if it's one of our colleagues. We've got some in-vision presentation here for one of the local networks. And I wonder if their lights are bothering the players. We've got the VIP area just in front of us, and I can't believe for one moment that anybody in the VIP box is taking flash photography. I think it might well be some of our colleagues. Hope it's not us.
Fischer.
Now, all seems to be sorted. Oh, look at that. What a brilliant shot from Joachim Fischer. No wonder he gets the high fives from his partner. That was a magnificent block across court.
Service over. 1-3.
Yeah, change of pace there from the left-hander. Just clipping the shuttle down, going for angle rather than power.
Yes.
And that simple change of pace just makes opponents unsettled in their defensive play and forces them into error.
Service over. 2-4. Service over. 5-2.
I wonder if the bubble has burst as far as the belief and confidence. There's Joachim in again. Of the Koreans is concerned. What did I say? 5 Japan Open titles for Joachim.
6-2.
Well, finished that run with a broken string. Yeah, look at the body language. I said just a moment ago as the bubble burst. Yeah. That's the inexperience of a pair, both leaving it for the other. Yeah, goodness me. Strings right down the centre of the racket there. Just long. It's absolutely essential, I think, that the Koreans start to close this gap now before the mid-game interval. Having led in that opening game and failed to convert, they've got to try and keep the scores as close as possible, give themselves any sort of a realistic chance of winning this. Yeah, good pressure.
4-8.
Oh, it's called out. I was surprised at that. We have, of course, got the challenge system. The players can challenge. Hawkeye will adjudicate. We're allowed 2 challenges per match, per pair. It must have been out because nobody's challenged. That's clever as well from the left-hander. Reverse slice on that final smash, creating disguise and deception. She snatched it out.
11-4 interval.
So a 7-point advantage for the number 5 seeds from Denmark. 11-4. And Joachim is going to have to lift their spirits more than anything. Somehow try and make them believe they can win this. It's not just tactics, they need help psychologically.
Card 1, 20 seconds. Card 1, 20 seconds. (11-4).
Shin.
Play.
Oh, nice return of serve. Pushed it long. There is a slight drift in the Metropolitan Gymnasium here.
11.
And it is very slight. But on shots like that, it does make a difference. Here we go. Yeah. Good judgment. Oh, that's nice.
6-11.
Oh, whatever Joachim said, it's worked. 2 points since the mid-game interval, both gone to the Koreans. Oh, that was nice too. It's going out. There. Just wide.
Service over. 12-6. Service over. 7-12.
Yeah, you just sense that this could be a turning point. If the Koreans could just win the next 2 or 3 points, all of a sudden I think this could become very interesting indeed. No, that's not going to help, is it?
13-7.
Yeah, he knows it.
Okay. Speed up a bit.
Yeah, umpire telling the players to speed up a bit, taking too long in between rallies. Good umpiring from David Wong.
Service over. 8-13.
Yeah, look how far up the court Kim is there. That's great pressure. Oh yes, but so too is that.
Service over. 14-8.
Just long. Once again, drift coming into play.
9-14.
Yes, play on. Yes. Yeah, play on.
Well, the umpire telling them to play on. A moment ago, I was singing the praises of David Wong. This occasion, I'm not convinced, because if there's somebody with a flashing light behind the court, just because the referee has been onto court previously, the problem has not been solved, and the problem does need to be solved. There's no doubting the good attacking play in that rally from the Koreans. Good rally, yeah. Lovely change of pace from Christinna Pedersen.
15-10.
Oh, that's landed in. That's a poor judgment from Jung. That was clearly in. Yeah. Well, in badminton terms, that wasn't even close.
Over. 11-16.
Nice the way the Koreans were moving Joachim Fischer in that rally. Weren't lifting it as such, but still making him move. Good flick serve. Oh my goodness. What on earth happened there? Mistimed his jump. Oh my goodness, then now they've got in each other's way. What a rally. Can you believe it?
12-16.
Well, Joachim Fischer jumping in the air, landing, then trying to hit the shuttle, and then a pair that have been playing together for 8 years now, getting in each other's way. That's extraordinary.
Leon. Joachim, play now.
Well, I think that might have been the longest of the match so far. 27 shots. We had 26 in the first game. That's good attacking play.
Service over. 17-12.
That's good return.
Service over.
Just making it awkward enough for Pedersen. She can't get the shuttle away, and then he finishes it off, Kim. It's clever.
Service over. 18-13.
No drinking. Quick one.
No drinking. You're allowed to towel down. No drinking.
Come.
It's beginning to show his frustration a little too often for my liking. Want to show your opponents you're still in there fighting, still believe you can win. If I was looking at the other end of the court and I saw my opponent looking disappointed, that would lift me even more. Oh, look at that! What a shot from Kim Ji-jung. Oh, that's the shot of the day so far. Brilliant. No one even near it. Huge open space.
Service over. 19-14.
Slice first of all, then the power play down the centre. And it's always a good tactic against a relatively new pair. Second time they've both left it for the other, the Koreans. Well,
20.
match points have arrived.
14.
6 opportunities to get through to a third Japan Open final. Remember, they were in the final 6 years ago and 4 years ago. Lost on both occasions. Oh, goodness me, what a...
Service over.
Oh, he's going to challenge. He's going to challenge. Well, I suppose you might as well. You haven't had a challenge all match. You're on match point.
Joachim, challenge.
But I thought that was clearly in. I think that's a hope more than anything. Well, at least Hawkeye has sprung into action. Yeah, I thought it was plumb on the line.
Challenge unsuccessful. Christinna, Joachim, 1 challenge remaining.
Oh, that was the first challenge of the match so far.
15, 20, play. Four. 16, 20.
Two match points have come and gone. Good rally. Best time, third time lucky. And will it be third time lucky tomorrow in the final for the Danes, Joachim Fischer Nielsen and Christinna Pedersen? It will be their third Japan Open final tomorrow because they've come through this semi-final against the Koreans 21-19, 21-16 in 46 minutes. Well, they looked a little nervous to start with, or maybe a little sluggish, I'm not sure which.
21-19, 21-16.
Well, confirmation from the umpire of the score, and the Danes, the European champions, are through to the final. Well, they may not have started the best, but it's not how you start, it's how you finish. But a first for this Korean pair, a first Super Series tournament semi-final. They can be proud of that. But the Danes tomorrow will either meet the world and Olympic champions, Jung and Zhao Yunlei, or another Korean pair, Go Sung-hyun and Kim Ha-na. That semi-final of the mixed doubles will be played on the adjoining court later on today. But there's the delight at winning this semi-final, this final rally. celebrations for the Danes, for Christinna Pedersen. Well, she could make it to finals tomorrow because she's got a women's doubles semi-final later on as well. Well, job done for the Danish pair. There, once again, confirmation of the score, 21-19, 21-16. So the first of our semi-finals has been concluded. Next up, men's doubles. And of course, Endo and Hawakawa trying to make history, trying to become the first men's doubles pair to reach a final of their home event here in Japan. Then both of the women's singles semi-finals, both with Japanese players involved. And then we finish off with men's singles. And Lin Dan, the 5-time world champion, 2-time Olympic champion, 4 finals here, winning 2 titles in Tokyo, looking for his 5th Japan Open final. Really is an extraordinary athlete, Lin Dan. But with men's doubles coming up next, a chance for us to look at the Destination Dubai ranking at the moment. And of course, with the last of the Super Series events prior to this, the Indonesian Open, the biggest movers was the pair at number 2. They shot up from 6 to number 2, Fu Haifang and Zhang Nan, because of course they reached the final of the Indonesia Open. The pair that won in Indonesia, Go Seung and Shin Chol, not even on the list. But as you can see, well, 3 Chinese pairs, 2 Danes, 2 Indonesians. And the top 10, 7 pairs changing places, but still the same 10 pairs that we had prior to the Indonesia Open. There'll be several more changes, I suspect, after this week in Tokyo. Well, as far as the draw is concerned, you can see from that the first of the men's doubles semi-finals featuring the defending champions, Lee Yongdae and Seung. That's already on court. That's on the adjoining court to our centre court here in Tokyo, and the defending champions have won the opening game. In fact, they're 2 points away from securing their place in the final once again. So, who will prevail? We're guaranteed, with 4 different nations represented at semi-final stage, we're guaranteed pairs from 2 different nations in tomorrow's final. That always makes for more interesting play. There you can see the first men's doubles on the other court here at the Metropolitan Gymnasium. But we await the arrival of our next match on semi-finals day here. Fu Haifeng and Zhang Nan, the number 5 seeds, against the number 6 seeds, Kenichi Hawakawa and Hiroyuki Endo. And if you remember from that Destination Dubai ranking,